Nisuing ba sakantikon Northeast Media Hub-ona rimchaksoa. Talni koborrangko akanat na skang kata bichongrangko akanat tinga. GHADC ni mingnamgipa kajinarangko sorkari botneno nahane skotong minister parakata. Meghalaya ni civil service porikao optional subject rangko ragalgen. Loyola College o Salsani International Symposium kongata. Turis rangna gari para onani ko nirokna nyam menggeni ko rachaka. Chang chisagapa National Handloom Day ko turao manyanga. Meghalaya sorkari jatni bewalo chu songani na dakchakani ko na gital nyam rangko ragata. Anga chino CH marak tau koborrangko sulsul para katinga. Garo Hills Autonomous District Council ni mingnamgipa revenue share ba kajinarangko ni gong crore chasa kolgrek tangkarangko adok sorkari machoten onaha ni bristiber salo adok ni skotong minister konet kesangma para kataha. Skotong minister ni talatani gitade GHADC ni mingnamgipa kajinarangko ni chugumekon adok sorkarion manaha aro GHADC na onanang kuinggipa kajinarang dongjaha. Patanggaman sumairango adok sorkari GHADC ni mingnamgipa kuinggipa kajinarangko ni gong crore chasa kolgrek tangkarangko watat manaha aro ya tangkarangkon GHADC o kamkagiparang ni dormaharangko na jakalaha ni skotong minister akanaha. GHADC o NPP ni anichi Executive Committee ko chalai chingao ni kam kagaparang na so 7% dormaharang ko na manahan ni janapatingon. Bangki dongenggipa grorang de gacham Executive Committee rang ni machotanggi jagapa grorang saunga ane sangma talatani ko nangaha. District Council rangko adok sorkari de chalaija ane talatani ko nang skaingon. GHADC o kam kagaparang ni dormaha ko naniyo adok sorkari de mameng bak tongja aniba kajinarang ko mananiyo. District Council na bak ringsi ko swaleo nanisa adok sorkari ni daitonga ne skotong minister akanaha. District Council de jakatilgipa bimangsa wanigaman antangtang ni glemanggipa kajinarang chi chalayanian District Council rang ni daitonga ne baskotong minister talatani ko nangaha.
The district councils are autonomous bodies. They are run on their own, as per their own mandate, and they have a separate administration and separate budget, separate revenue, separate expenditure. It is not the responsibility of state government to pay their salaries. The state government's responsibility is to clear the shares of the district councils so that then they can use that money and that share that they get for their own administration, whether it's salaries or whether it's running expenditure or any development work that is there.
NPP ni Executive Committee ko jakora chengon GHADC o sak hazal ganina batple kam kagaparang dungacham ane janapatingon District Council ko nambate chalaina managta daong inggipa Executive Committee dingtang jakurang ko di chakataha ni skotong minister aro NPP ni National President para kataha. Congress ni somayo sa GHADC nangana batple aro mamang niam gri kam kagaparang ko rakyaha ni janapatskaingon GHADC o NPP chi chalainggapa Executive Committee sa dingtangani ko rabana jakurang ko di chakataha aro GHADC na kajina ni bakta chamatgapa tangkapaisarang ko ba kam kagaparang ni dormaharang ko na jakalahane sangma talatani ko nanginba gacham Executive Committee rangoni dongkuinggapa grorang ko ba machodatna gata wamang cholrang ko sandigen ane kurachaka.
When it comes to the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, in the last 3 years, Government of Meghalaya has given an advance amount of 120 crores to the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, which is over and above the amount that is due. So they are in negative as of now. And based on, of course, the requirements that were there. Out of this 120 crores that we have given, salaries of, I don't have the exact number with me, but close to 25 months to 28 months, I think, of salaries have been cleared by the district council based on this amount that has been given by us. The dues that are there in Garo Hills district councils are dues which are pending for the last 8 years, 9 years, and they've been building up. So if you look at the last 3 years, the amount that we have given and the amount that has been cleared for the current months, you can say that 80% of the salaries for the existing time has already actually been cleared with this money that we have given to the Garo Hills. The due is from the time before that, and therefore those have been piling up. So it's not that they have not got 42 months salary in one go. It's not like that. These are sometime 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. All these years, those salaries that were pending, those have piled up and has come. And in gaps and different levels, the councils are paying 1 month, 2 month salaries as per the revenue that comes in, and whatever state government is able to give shares to them, and whatever shares that come in, we give, and whatever support we can give, we are giving. So similarly, like last week, we had given 35 crores was released to Jayantee Hills as per the share that was meant for them, and they approached us, they discussed with us, so on and so forth. So that's how things work. But I just wanted to make it clear that when it comes to salaries, they are autonomous bodies and the responsibility is theirs. State government's responsibility is to clear their share of taxes which they deserve, which we have done for all the councils on a regular basis.
Meghalaya Sorkari dokni Meghalaya Civil Service Porika kong atanio adita dingtangmanchagipa ragatingane Cabinet tomani jaman skotong Minister uyataha. MCS Porika o optional subject koragale Meghalaya ni bidengo gital subject koragatna Sorkari tika aha. Daud bet ge kolgrigatam optional subject rang donga. Basa ko bade optional subject rang niya selo susa geparang na mandekan yonga maina porika se geparang ni name chusokani wa subject kolgrigatamo pangchaka arobadiaba bulsirang ode optional subject rang altubata arobasa ko bade marks manani chol rang altubata wan dake porika se gepani optional subject rang ko basya ba pangchaka wan daken susanyo apsan grek ongja getadaka. Ya optional porika rangko ngatna MPSC na namendala kamonga wan dake MPSC MPSC Reform Committee niya ganani rangko pangchake chinga ya dingtang niko cabinet dora chakaha. Wan dake dao ya optional subject rangko ragalgen mukangchi Meghalaya ni bidengo gital subject ko ragatgen ene receiver salo cabinet toma machotani jaman sangma koborratum geparang na talateo naha.
Because of the optional subjects, sometimes the level playing field is not there because it depends on those 23 subjects that are optional. Some years, some optional subjects are easier compared to others. Sometimes the marking systems are easier compared to others. And there seems to be kind of an undue advantage that comes as per the optional subject the individual takes. So there are 23 of them. And also, it is a huge task for MPSC to conduct these optional exams that are there. And therefore, based on the recommendations that have been given by the MPSC itself and by a MPSC reform committee that was formed quite some time back, this particular suggestion has been given, and we have decided in the cabinet to accept that suggestion. And this optional subject paper that was there in the MCS service is now going to be removed. And in the future, rather, we will have a subject which will be on Meghalaya. We will introduce a subject on Meghalaya where we would like to ask and allow our, the candidates to know the different aspects of Meghalaya, its economics, its culture, its different aspects of its, of its history. All of these things will be introduced in the Meghalaya subject because you're going to be officer of the Meghalaya Civil Service. So therefore, we'll remove the optional subject and we will put in a subject on our state of Meghalaya.
Cabinet Tomanio Meghalaya Dokni Autonomous District Council rangona kazina rangko sukatna District Council Affairs Department ni Joint Secretary na bulko nagda Delegation of Financial Powers Rules hajalgani dok kubara kataha. Patangaman somay rango gigatam department rang jekai transport, mining aro forest department rango niko mongsonggipa kazina rangko rachaknan gigatam department rango gadang kam rangko machodatna nang chinga aro yan bakro begipa aro somay chagipa kamung anigaman kam rangko rachingatna aro kazina rangko altuae sokatna managata District Council Affairs Department na adok sorkari bulko naha ne konet sangma yataha. Yani gisepon gisni service rules chongmotan Meghalaya subordinate treasury account service rules Meghalaya Urban Affairs Service Rules hajalgani kolgrukpri, Meghalaya Nursing Homes and Licensing Registration Rules hajalgani chibunga, Meghalaya Judicial Service Rules hajalgani dok, aro Meghalaya Judicial Service Rules hajalgani chibunga, Meghalaya Police Telecommunication Service Rules hajalgani chikung, aro Meghalaya Directorate Establishment Administration Rules hajalgani bunga ko Cabinet to adok sorkari ra chakahaniba wajana pataha.
Oy sengbo, chaani ko apsan to chi jo thai-thainas kang sengbo. Yan nang ni BNB mangna aruan chingni samtang-tang na namja. Anda kapat ko chaani chi dingtang sabisi ko manama. Yan da kapat horang ko basa ko ba di jakal na paltaya, soe gala, aru nala rango pake gala. Di ba daw de? Ruko, ya repurpose use cooking oil ni skimo, ya toko biodiesel tari nagta jakalgen. Unigaman, sengbo, antang ni BNB mang, aru nang ni samtang-tang ko name rakibo.
Decolonizing research, looking at the history of folklore research ne pangchakna ko donenba Bristiber Salo, William Nagaro Dongpa Loyola College ni Sociology aro History Department rang Salsani International Symposium ko ngatangaha. Ya program ko ngatanyo USA songo dongpa New Jersey City University ni Professor William Westerman chatro-chatri rang na akan prakangingon mai kai mandeni wima siani aro dakbewal rikbewal rang chi gacham golpo rang ko am sandibaha warang ni gemen akan angin ba research rang ko dakani baneng tue am sandiani rang ko dakanyo jakatel onggepa aro jato pangchakpa ongchina kupatiani rang ko nangaha. Skira ani rangko dakanyo classroom rango sa nung ay gija chatro-chatri rang ni namnekani gita ongchina ba Professor Westerman akanaha. Professor Westerman ni akanani gita de chatro-chatri rang sakkepen rang baksa saksa sakkepenoni ko aro apsan jenma chanchirme skira ani chisa nambate skira na baman na. Meghalaya dokona baenggipa tourist rang ni namgenina aro naljokgenina dokni cabinet motorcycle aro gari para nani ko nambate ni rokna gita Bristiber Salo niam menggeni ko ra chakangaha. Bristiber Salo cabinet toma machotani jaman kobora temkeparang na talatani ko nangingon adokona baenggipa tourist rang ni namgenina cabinet gari para nani ko nambate ni rokna mana gita niam menggeni ko ra chakangaha aro wan mengsade motorcycle rang na aro menggepende gari rang na enga ni skotong minister para kataha. Ya niam ni nengo tourist rang na gari aro motorcycle rang ko parau ninggepa mandirang aro dol rang transport department no register kana nanggen aniba wa talatani ko nangaha. Dao depet gari parau ninggepa rang na niam rang dungku jani gemen adok kona baenggipa tourist rang ni naljokenina adok sorkari ya niam rang ko ragatahan niba skotong minister talatani ko nangaha. West Garo Hills Turani Smelsi Centero Jatni Bewalwan Saubigepa Trok Mesani Baksana Bara Dokuparang na Dakchakani ko na aro bulgnang patatna kurang ko ni Changchi Sagpa National Handloom Day ko manyangaha. Yatomani ko ngatanyara chasong gachamni bewalo. Bara dokani ko repeng na nang chomotani baksana sungadam biap rangko namroros lurorwatna aro jatni dakbewal rikbewal rangko repengi rakyaniyo jakchi bara dokaniara mongsonggipa ongani ko misoka. West Garo Hills ni Additional Deputy Commissioner Pierla T.D. Sangma mongsonggipa sokopaong Textiles Department ni Deputy Director Sanre G. Moman, District Handloom Officer Chingring R. Marak, aro Extension Officer Nixon Kadam K. Marak Baksa bakrang paaha. Wamang bara dokuparang na sorkari ni dakchakani baksana wamang ni busturang ko nambata bazar antirango palna dakchakani ko na nang chongmotani gemenakanangaha. Ya program ko ngatanyo bara dokuparang na sorkari niyo ninggepa namgenirang ko matna dakchakani ko na i-pechan karto bimeng segateo nani bara dokuparang ni busturang ko namani ko misok na handloom mark ko bimeng segateo nani baksana wamang ni kam kaani bewal rang ko namdabat na individual work shed scheme ngo certificate onani rang ko dakangaha.
Ya National Handloom Day ko ungatanyara anchingni doko dongenggepa India songgema ko dongenggepa bara doke chagaparangna gamchatani ko mesokna geta wamangni takir ke takanichi jatna aroba jatni plak economic condition ko thangduat na gata nangchong gata name isok na gata ya National Handloom Day ko de yani buksong ani de ungamu kamchata ni gaman anjing daw nakatang gata mana anjing ni daw present government andak play anjing ni baradoke chagabarang na bangin dingtang scheme rangko onenga anjing ni district Department of Textile ni kita ba aroba district handloom officer ni true ba bara doke chagaparang na loom rangko swalani rangko matnenga aroba un baksana khildeng rangko ba bisong na free onani ko matnenga aro wandi ke ba wasan ongja jing gisko nangga barang di CM 11 rango ba anjing ni chief minister ni scheme rango ba bangin dakchakani rangko naknak tamatna
Yani gisepon ia thokmanyu dongpae bakra gaparang New Delhi National Handloom Day manyani ko joljol nisona gataba manaha. Ya manyani ko Guwahati ni Weaver Service Center dol Meghalaya Sorkari ni Department of Textile Baksa West Garo Hills District Administration ni dakchakani chiyong atangaha. Ya thombe bungani ko ngatani muksongan yara jatni bewalo bara dokani ko gital cholrang baksa nang dematani chadam berang ko bak manat paani baksa na Meghalaya doko jaktang chi bara dokenggipa achek khasi aro jaintia jatrang ni dakchakani ko nanyanonga. Handloom sector ko India songi dak bewal rikbewal aro ekonomi ni mongsonggipa bak ongi rakhina bara dokgipa mandirang na training rang nambata cholrang aro jakal tobegipa niam rang chi dakchakani ko na official rang kurachake rangaha.
नमस्कार मैं ब्रिजेश कुमार बांसवार एलडी क्लर्क वीवर सर्विस सेंटर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल से हूँ गुवाहाटी आसाम से और जैसा कि हम यहाँ पे आए हैं 11वां हैंडलूम डे नेशनल हैंडलूम डे सेलिब्रेशन करने के लिए और ये हम हर साल 7 अगस्त को सेलिब्रेट करते हैं ये 11वां नेशनल हैंडलूम डे है और यहाँ के जो वीवर्स हैं इन्हें प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए इन्हें और आगे बढ़ाने के लिए और इन्हें और स्कीम्स का सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स का बेनिफिट्स देने के लिए जैसे कि उनका इंश्योरेंस हो या उनके बच्चों का पढ़ने के लिए उनका 2 लाख तक का स्कॉलरशिप हो उनको लूम्स प्रोवाइड किया जाए उनको ट्रेनिंग दिया जाए ताकि वो और बेहतर अपना वीव कर पाए तो इस क्षेत्र में हमारा मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल डेवलपमेंट कमिश्नर की तरफ से ये हम प्रोग्राम करते हैं और इसका उद्देश्य ये है कि 1905 में गांधी जी ने एक स्वदेशी को अपनाओ विदेशी छोड़ो अभियान स्टार्ट किया था और ये वीवर्स को ट्रिब्यूट देने के लिए ये हम 7 अगस्त को हर साल सेलिब्रेट करते हैं
Skotong Minister Konet ke sangmani delanio Meghalaya Cabinet asungtango jatni bewalo chu sungani ko ragatskae bondet pa chuch mongchakenggipa damgetam biaponi ko damgni ngatskana excise rules so adita dingtangani rangko dakataha skango yan dakapa niamrang dongjachim andiba dao yakor agatahani gemen jolni manderang aro badang chiwalani ko dakaparang niamni geta jatni bewalo chu sungani batariani ko dakna mangenokne sangma akanangaha wasanong gija yan jolo mangipa rengani ko radona dakchakan baksana songre bagiparang ko salbana ba dakchaken aniba wa koborrangko giparangna akanangaha adok sorkari dao chu songani mangmang nasan gisiko onbate kamrang ko kaanggen ania kaningon wa manggipan chu chikanirang na niamrang ko tariani bidengo jamano chanchirmani ko dakanggen maina yan magacham pagacham rangi chongmot chu songani bewalonga aniba wajana pataha.
This basically is an amendment and a rule that has been introduced for our local country fermented drinks that are made by our people, which are local drinks, but restricted to fermented ones only, not distilled ones. So the distillery is completely different. There are many agencies that make distilled ones, but we are sticking, and this amendment is mainly for the fermented. So like bacchi we make. So therefore we are now regulating that in a manner in which we will be able to, in a way, give the necessary permissions to people who would like to promote our local fermented drinks. Again, I'm repeating the word fermented because distilled ones are different, fermented ones are different. So the fermented products that are there, which already in fact are being made by our people, there was no framework to regulate them in the past. So we have created now a framework to regulate the fermented country liquor, and slowly we will now engage with others for the distilled one, because distilled ones are being done even at the traditional heads level and different things. So those need a bit larger engagement. But the fermented ones, as I said, are things that are being done at large scale, small scale, and now entrepreneurs also are very keen to make this more commercial in the sense from a tourism point of view. So all of these things are being done, and for that this amendment has been made.
Cabinet ni gita bonded warehouse ba chuch mongchakram biaprangko damgatamoniko damgni dakatna niamrangko tariaha. Chokmotan mengsara bulsio kror kolgrek ba una batte manggapa badeng chiwal geparangna aro menggepenara bulsio kror kolgrek na komi manggeparangna unga. Chut harianio jakalgepa bosturang JKA cheng, jadulrang, pulrang aro bija betioni ko chut harina managata homemade wine policio dingtangani ko rabahani gemen yan jolo donggepa mandirangna samtangtango mangepa ongtelaigepa bosturang ko jakale jatni bewalo chut harina dakchakani ko ongen aniba sangma akanangaha. Yang sandalni koborrang niswanina na simang sakantikon metela.